there, Justice 3 Gaming, and welcome back to another daily dose of gaming with me. And today's game is Marvel Strike Force. It's time to see what's going on today in RTA, where I go over the current bannings for RTA for the next few days and show you guys the comp that I came up with to be able to finish all my dailies and most of my weeklies. The most important part of this is hopefully you guys can get a few tips and tricks from this, but even more than that, getting your advice and tips and tricks so I can make my gaming that much better. So without further ado, go ahead, leave me comments, chat, and everything that you can to help me out with this. Before we get started, if you guys have been looking forward to figuring out a way to very freely support the channel, go ahead, click that link in the chat right now or down in the description in the comments below or in the description. That's going to be a free link to download Raid Shadow Legends, do all the tutorials and that kind of stuff. It will help go a long ways into supporting my future here on Twitch and YouTube. So if you could do that for me, that would be awesome, but in no way are you obligated to do so. We're here for fun, and that is rule number one. So for the current bannings, we have tech and support. Those are the trait bannings, which are my absolute favorite because it really sets it up for you to be creative out on the field and have a lot of fun figuring out who are the best characters that you enjoy playing with currently. And that is tech and support. Our character bannings is Baron Zemo, Kestrel, Silver Surfer, Gamora, and Ebony Maw. Those are some pretty big characters, and if you're not familiar with RTA just yet in Marvel Strike Force, those character bannings are more or less to keep things fair across the board. Let's go over the current team that I got going for this set of RTA. These are some of my favorite characters in RTA, definitely in my top 10 for the best characters in the game for RTA, but you know, things change from week to week, so you got to be up and going with this. I don't have an ability block because currently don't really need it. Mostly you need that for Doom, so make sure you have those characters on deck and ready to go. But on this round, hopefully this will get you to where you need to be. Now, we got a couple speed manipulators here, which are the most important characters to have in RTA, and first being Emma Frost. One, she's got a great clear to get rid of any of those negative statuses on your team, you know, during turn one, but most importantly, she's here on my team to reduce the overall speed of the enemy team coming in by 10%, and that goes a long ways, especially if, you know, things progress beyond turn one. And if they do, generally speaking, Doom's responsible for that and is more than likely wiping my team off the map. Of course, I do have Shang-Chi here to take full advantage of that extra speed and lay down vulnerabilities and massive amounts of damage and hopefully one good target off the field. Now, Cloak tends to be a little bit quicker here, so he's going to lay down a full field of negative statuses out there, and a lot of those will be defense downs, and more than likely those targets are the ones that go down first at the Shang-Chi's onslaught. Now, when this does happen, this is probably one of the greatest combinations, you know, barring that, you know, Doom isn't in the picture, possible. Like, of all the characters in the game right now, this is probably the best team comp in the entire game right now. There's so much going on here, it's insane. And, you know, Sam is going to protect the team right away with a taunt, and he's going to lay up some defense ups to protect this team a little bit more. But also, between Deathpool and Cloak, they're going to be able to heal themselves with a little bit of drain because of Deathpool. But more importantly, with Shang-Chi here pumping out so much damage, and Captain Sam is not a pushover when it comes to damage either, and he's very reactive in his damage and his vulnerabilities, so when it does happen, it's pretty beautiful, especially since Cloak and Deathpool on my team, in my opinion, are best served and used and highly valuable as strikers. So not only is Deathpool here a high HP character, where that matters most is her striker ISO Blue, whenever there's a double stack of vulnerabilities, she's going to do 5% of her current HP as additional damage on that extra attack. And what's even worse is that she has this way of running the field whenever there are deaths occurring. It's almost like a chain reaction between her and Shang-Chi. This is quite possibly one of the strongest non-artificial synergies out there. Shang-Chi and Cloak and Deathpool. But beyond that, Sam's also going to be giving speed bar to this team if I need it right away. Normally, when Doom isn't on the field, though, I pull up that taunt, get that defense up going, making sure that nobody can attack any of my more powerful characters on the field. And that does include Emma Frost to an extent, because she can lay down a blind and really take down a singular target if it progresses past turn 1. Now, with this team, I boasted a 96% win ratio on the field. Without Doom there, they just absolutely destroy things. Now, it happened so rarely that I lost that I can't really point out which team comp actually accomplished this. So that's what's great about this show here, is that we're going to go through about 10 fights, if you're not familiar already. And we're going to see how legit this team comp actually is. Whether I actually have an accurate assessment of what's going out there in RTA or not. And so I'm going to tally it up to about 10 so we don't waste each other's time too much. But we're going to have a little bit of fun while we're at it. And hopefully we find some really strong teams out there. And after tomorrow night, things are going to change pretty drastically, given that Omega Red is about to hit the field. And I'm telling you right now, he is going to be sprinting for me. That entire team is Red Star heavy for me. Like, on a ridiculous level. So be on the lookout for those test videos. It's going to be insane. Today's flavor is Baja Lime. I am a proud ambassador of Raise Energy over at repsports.com, reppsports.com. If you guys want to save 50% off your entire order, just use Justice 3 Gaming. You can see it below my window right here. Just put that in on your order. You're going to save 15% off. They got a bunch of sports nutrition there as well. Now, check this out. I'm actually going to be going straight for Phoenix because I'm going to purposely trigger the Deathpool's passive. They got me. They got me. That's a pretty good combo. And they got an Emma Frost, which neutralized my ability to win turn 1. That's a big loss. That's a quick one too. There's no way out of this one. That was a pretty good setup. Now, how would I fight that? They went, after my cloak went down, my plan kind of went in the pooper. Especially with an Emma Frost out there. How would I counter Emma, though? I would need to outdo her in some way, but I don't think I can. If I put an X-Force team out there, that could do something. See, that's not a particularly strong team either. They just work really well together to take down Cloak. When that does happen, it definitely goes, that's for sure. Maybe going after Phoenix was the wrong idea to begin with this team comp. Hopefully we get to play them again. Man, I really wanted to play that other comp again. That was really good. Now, what do I do here? The most dangerous, I would have to say, is probably Deathpool. Because I don't think they got the speed to beat me. Without Emma there to neutralize my 10% reduction in their speed bar, I don't think there's a lot of teams out there that can get at me. That's a win. I really want to play that one again because, like, whenever you lose, you always want to think about how you lost. And when you can figure that out, it's like a little puzzle. And you can hopefully in the future make better decisions on that. But once you're in the fight, it's like do or die. You got to get it done. Maybe having a higher level Emma might help me, but I don't think so. I think my mistake was my choice to go after Phoenix directly. Now, normally I would do that to trigger that passive like I was saying. But, of course, you guys saw it here. That felt like a mistake. Ooh, with Wolverine here and Phoenix, that's a 30% bonus to damage. He has to go. Oh, man, that defense up. I need an offense down on Wolverine or this is going to go bad. They're already slowed. Maybe if I slow Cyclops a little bit. Kinda can't have Phoenix go down, but she's gonna sacrifice herself, so there's not much I can do about that. Oh, I can get Black Bolt though. And I triggered, so Cyclops got hit. Let's see how bad this is gonna be. Oh no! I think I made the right move on that though. Like Wolverine with Phoenix, I've noticed he gets such a big boost in his damage. Like he could run that special of his and you won't even know what hit you. I wish I could put a... You know what? If I put... I think I might be able to do something a little better if I have Silver Surfer out there. Is he available? Tech and support, right? So he's a blaster. Wait, was he on the character list? He probably was. He usually is. Man, that blind really threw a monkey wrench in that turn one. Well, for me, I mean, of course it messed up Wolverine pretty bad. Yeah, he's one of those. He was one of the big dogs that got taken out. Yeah, Silver Surfer. Kestrel and Silver Surfer are a couple of the biggest ones in the game. Zemo's pretty difficult, especially with a bigger one, but they need to take him off that list because he ain't that bad. Doom is that bad. Like, Doom, Silver Surfer, and Kestrel, even though I love those characters, They should have like a large percentage of their games, like of RTAs, just they can't be there. They should be allowed to be there. I love them, but they're that powerful. But you know, even with Doom though, you kind of got to be a little creative with Doom, because he not only is he one of the most destructive characters in the game, but he also has one of the most glaring weaknesses in the game as well. Like, if you do the combination of this ability block and yellow line, his passive goes nowhere. And so you could take him down very easily. But if he has enough support, he could survive that. See, this one could be good. See, there's a frost there to neutralize my speed. This could go bad. I don't know. With that summons there, I could probably take advantage of that. I think maybe Senseiho is here, has seen it happen in his head. Emma's not going to be that big of a deal if they focus her now. Alright, now Dark Phoenix is exposed. What can I do with that? Alright, I need to protect the team. Can I do that though? I think Hela's a poor choice against Shang-Chi, but it's a matching system, so having Hela there, it might be the best choice for this player to get through their dailies or weeklies. But just unfortunate they got paired up here. Black Bull, I love him, but for me, I've never had a good use for him. I think at some point in the future, he's gonna have some kind of rework, because he's such an awesome character. Like, even in the comics, he's very godlike. Even though he is a little OP here, when there's enough control on the field, he's just a little puppy. I don't think I can come up with anything better here. I really want to work in, you know, Weapon X. But, Tech is out, so Lady Deathstrike is out. And that's a big one right now, because she does 20% speed bar. That's a big one. Like, if... I would like to say I would take Deathpool out, but getting Cloak to put down his negative statuses across the battlefield, that is such a big move. Let's see what we got here. Some good power coming in. I think Deathpool is my girl though. It's a good try, but there's nothing you can do about this taunt. Speed bar at the end. That's typically how it'll go. Yo, where's my Halloween music at? We need to get that track back. Yeah. Not the commercial. Get off my screen, commercial. I don't need you. I can't loop one song. Alright, this could be potentially nasty, so I'm going to go right after Shatterstar. That defense down is pretty tough to overcome, especially with a character like Deathpool out there. Let's see if we can beat him to the punch. Yep, we got him. You know what? I want to have a little fun at the end of this. This is going awfully fast. I'm going to do a Weapon X with a Captain Sam double protector combo. Maybe I should go Emma. No, double protector. I see this invisible woman causing me lots of problems. No, thank you. And she didn't actually die right there. That blind would have been... I don't believe Phoenix's ult is unblockable. Or any of that. It should be. It's like a psychic attack. But it doesn't. Let's see if it is or not. Oh yeah, we gotta look in our summon form. It's unavoidable. That might be true, but I don't think it works if she's blind. I don't actually know that off the top of my head. I kind of want to test that theory if I can make it that far. Everything goes down so quickly right now that it's, you know, you're not sure.
I miss the family I used to have. I feel like everything's so different now. Sitting by the fire.
Alright, here we go. We need to aim for Shang-Chi. No doubt. But I don't know why, but every opponent, you see, every opponent that I go up against with Shang-Chi and Emma Frost seems to be faster than me, and they can't do that. This one's gonna make me mad because I don't believe they should beat me every single time. Like, it's got to be a 50-50 when they pair up. Yeah, this is bullshit. This one actually makes me mad because I don't think that should be possible. Let's see how legit that team comp is. Well, I mean, I'll finish this one up. I got one more to go. I want to try this one. Because I do have a pretty powerful Wolverine and Sabertooth. Oh, man. Her Emma Frost is 7. So I don't think that made a difference because you're really only utilizing that speed. And I do know Wolverine and Sabertooth have a synergy that manipulates speed, so maybe that has something to do with it. But man, it's awful when you have a mirror fight like that, and you know that the speed should be 50-50, and it always goes in the favor of the opponent. I wonder if that's a rule. I hope we do that again, because I want to see if that's true. That was like Mizuragi 616, I think. No, but that's a double taunt. That could be good. I like seeing this one, generally speaking, gives me trouble. Oh, a 75 red guardian. I don't know how well that's gonna work out for you. And with a disrupt, I'm gonna worry about Sam for at least another turn. That's actually a pretty decent move. And I mean Phyla-Vell, because she does take away negative status. She has a good cleanse. And it's not restricted.
Delivered in a day. Edison would be proud. Your everyday essentials delivered fast. Prime.
Alright, so that is 8. That's 2. Alright. So, I did lose 2. So, 2 out of 10. That's an 80% win ratio, which is not too bad considering we're only dealing with a small pool of data. But that's pretty good considering that, you know, how everything works in matching. So, let's go over the team real quick again. Of course, I do have Emma Frost here primarily for her speed bar reduction of 10% across the board against the enemy team. Cloak is pretty quick, and he puts down negative statuses, a lot of them, if not all of them, right away, and Shang-Chi capitalizes on that quickly with his ultimate, usually assassinating one or more characters in the process. And when he does that, that triggers Deathpool's passive, which allows her to attack every target that goes down. That includes any summons that might be on the field. So if you're going to be taking a summoner into the field, you better be ready for it. Even Doom has a tough time dealing with that because Deathpool has a really strong basic to contend with. Now, if all of that fails you and you're running into some trouble, you can always pull Taunt with Captain America Sam, who's going to put a defense up for the entire team. And he's got an ult that reduces speed. Well, it doesn't reduce speed bar, but it gives speed bar to the team, which is even better. I mean, when you combine different ways of manipulating speed bar, that's always going to be better on the field. And it almost doesn't even matter who's on the field either. It just works its way out. This, by far, is probably, in my opinion, the top team in the game for RTA. So if you are lucky enough or you worked hard enough to be able to get this combination of characters and you have a really good balanced build with them, at the very least a battle ready team, which means you are rocking 6664 in all the ability markers, you should be able to do extremely well with this team. I do highly recommend that you take this team, you kill your dailies and your weeklies right away. You could probably do it in one shot if you start right now. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and see if we can come up with a combination of characters. Like here, both Wolverine and Sabertooth are extremely powerful characters right now. Would they benefit from Emma Frost and using their own synergy be able to go very, very quickly? No, Cloak was in there. But if I have to choose between Cloak and Shang-Chi, Shang-Chi has speed bar reduction on his ult. I think this might be a better use of these two characters. I'm going to try this one, and then I'm going to try a full Weapon X team with Captain America Sam in there and see what happens. I'm going to do 3 of these, and then I'm going to mix it up. I think that'll be a new segment on the show, is the mix-up at the end. What I'm trying to do here is trying to get like a kind of a rough idea of the benefits that I can get after tomorrow with Weapon X. Ooh, goodbye Emma. You know you should take out Emma. That's an easy choice right there. I won't be able to remove the defense down if it triggers. This is really good. Where's all this speed coming from? How are they getting the jump on me? I've got Emma here and everything. I don't understand. One of my characters went down. I know that... Does he ignore stuff? No, he doesn't. Shoot. I think Phoenix was their big move on this one. You better get Shang-Chi out of there. Oof. That's a good combo. They had, is that Emma? Yeah, they neutralized my speed. And then Sam is just got a kung fu grip on that taunt. Did a double taunt with Sam, that's a good strategy. I like that. I could never use it myself. What if I went Weapon X with Emma? No. See, for me, I think the imbalance that I have with Emma on this team just does not help. I do have a decent Phoenix, and she's gear 15 because I thought she was going to help me out in the legendary section, and it turns out she's complete bunk. Yeah, I know, Pittsburgh talk. I'm sorry, Pittsburgh. If any of you guys out there are watching. Let's see here. Let's go with Weapon X and see what we can do with that. Because that didn't turn out so great, and that wasn't even like a super awesome team. The second my Frost got neutralized, it was game over. Where's Weapon X? Oh, staring me in the face. Oh, that's right. Lady Deathstrike is out. Alright, let's see how this works. all. And then we'll put in Shang-Chi. Since we got a double taunt, we might be able to capitalize on all these bleeds. I don't know, man. I feel like Deathpool is probably a better choice here. Alright, let's go in. No point in overthinking it right away. Get some Brotherhood here. He's gonna get that blind off right away, and I got no way to take it off. Yeah. That's gonna be bad. I'm gonna have to taunt with Sam right away. Boom, 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 boom. Oh! That was awful to watch. Even worse than that. Yeah, I know what I just did. Alright, let's see if we can do something about this. And I'm not gonna make the same mistake. Oh, he had enough juice to take out... Oh, okay. I thought he took out Silver Samurai. I was like, shoot, I'm gonna have to look into Juggernaut again. This is gonna be a close one. I think I got him on self-healing though. Oh! Oh my god! Just as I opened my mouth. Oh my god! What is this Sabertooth? That's it? See, this is the kind of thing that could be a bunch of bullshit. Like, you know Wolverine's got an insane healing factor as a character. Oh, she does not have the, As soon as his ult comes up, she's probably done so. I don't know, man. That barrier's coming up really fast. She's got that diamond skin on. I gotta wait till it wears off. Ugh. I'm just gonna have to go for it. No. Oh my god, this is... I might as well auto this. See where it goes. See this? Oh, that's a hard sell, you know. Impenetrable skin versus the regeneration and adamantium of Wolverine. Although, if you want to go comic related kind of things, Emma Frost would just tear his brain apart. But that's hard to say if he goes into Berserk. You know, he might just go too wild for her to be able to deal with his garbage. Alright, what else can we do here? What if we go with like a defense down right away that pops? I wonder how well that would work. Let's check that out. Ooh, Shang-Chi, my boy. As soon as one character goes down, Jubilee and Bishop are just gonna go nuts. Winner. Maybe. Two characters with defense down are about to go. Oh, my guy survived. Oh, maybe not. Oh, he got a lot of speed bar off of that. What is going on? What's happening? Shang-Chi? What happened? That was insane. That was so good. That's why I like pairing up, you know, Cloak, Shang-Chi, and Captain Sam. I mean, they're super, super strong, man. If Deathpool was in there, that probably would have been game over. Let's see what we can do with that. I don't think these guys are good. Let's get Cloak and Shang-Chi in there again. See if there's a viable fifth that could be pretty killer. I mean, Emma would obviously give me the speed bar, but who would probably give me the best result of some turn 1 carnage? Carnage? Let's see here. We know that possibly Cloak is going before Shang-Chi, or Shang-Chi before Cloak. So we're talking either big damage or big negatives. Having a big slow out there would be really nice because with Iceman, he would actually make their damage go down, I think. No, armor. That could mean big things. Let's try that, see what happens. Ooh, we got X Factor. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. It's not even a big Wolverine either. Oh, and Phyla-Vell is gonna wipe that as soon as her turn comes up. And I don't have Shang-Chi anymore. How big is that? Oh, he's got 6 red stars for that's pretty awesome. Ooh, someone's gonna die. Well, I thought someone was gonna die. Close enough? Yeah, man. Emma is the equalizer in this round of RTA. Almost doesn't even matter what you do. You gotta be able to manipulate that speed bar around her or neutralize it completely. Because then whoever else is on the team just goes ball. Almost said something really bad. Okay, goes crazy. Family friendly. I still don't believe Weapon X is going to be anything great in RTA until Omega Red gets here, and even then, you might not want to use their team, but, you know, when Lady Deathstrike is there, that could change everything, considering that she takes 20% speed bar from everything that she hits. I think I gotta bite the bullet on this and just, I gotta upgrade Emma. She's, even though RTA is not that important to resources, unless you got a pass, you know, usually I get caught up, and now that the cap is, you know, I've reached the cap on level, I'm catching up back to where I was to progress with my roster a little bit further, and I should put Emma on that list. Now, this is the OG Ultimate Team. I think this is the squad that I made the mistake of going for Phoenix right away. Not the right person, but Bishop's got some really big damage with every red star that he gets. And then Emma's gonna wipe that clean. What you gonna do, Sam? You give speed bar to the team. Not if you're blind, Jubilee. Not if you're blind. Speed bar. Shang-Chi. And there it is, everyone. That is what is going on today in RTA. I thank you guys so much for coming by and watching the show. I hope you had a great time, picked up a few tips and tricks. If you got any for me, don't forget, I am posting this up on YouTube over at Justice 3 Strike Force, the Marvel Strike Force and Tactical Gaming Central for all my gaming needs there. However, if you like many different kinds or like just the live stream itself on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to my Justice 3 Gaming channel. I try to put as many videos there as I can that's not live as well. But other than that, please consider following me right here on twitch.tv/Justice3Gaming for all of your needs. Hit YouTube. Thank you again for dropping by. I wish you all passion, love, and gaming. And never forget, rule number 1 of gaming is you go where the fun is. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.